Okay. All right. I like it. I like that we're going in the cartoon world. This is very Space Jamish. I like it.
The original, though, not the sequel.
Yeah, not the sequel. That's trash.
Our adventure begins with our two heroes of the story.
I love the voice.
Everything together.
Why I gotta look so mean, bruh?
DeAngelo, even though Derry was a
Why do you have a heart on your shirt?
False.
You don't even have, you're the Grinch, bro. Your heart is 2 sizes too small.
No, you see, I got heart, you don't. I have big brain, you don't.
I see that.
It matches our size. It's a truest testament of who we are.
But I like he tried to put my tattoos in there. This is dope. I like where we're going with this right now. There.
I like that neither one of us have eyes.
Right.
We don't want to see the shit that's about to hit us.
Correct.
Brain, and the two heroes had very little knowledge.
We're heroes.
Probably no knowledge of
Whoa.
what was coming.
I like how he stops the music right there and like flips back to the storyteller. Because you guys know how it is when you're coming up with a story off the top of your head, you kind of use like filler phrases or like filler words because you don't really know what you're about to say.
I don't know anything about that because I don't ever fill. I just dominate the stories.
Oh, well, I can go back. I'm gonna make a montage of all your filler words here.
Ooh.
Excuse me, did you just say racist?
That's funny. I like that part.
My question right here is: are my teeth yellow up top and white down low? Like what's
Too much sweet tea.
You gotta go grill. You gotta go.
there you go. Right.
Bro.
Too much sweet tea.
That's right.
Swingers and adapters, man.
I like DeAngelo's version better. That's right. That's Tom's Grill. That's Tom's Grill.
I do love the fact that Nick integrated himself in the story, and that's great.
I do. Holding the mic. And he did call you out on racist past. I like
Part tiger, part panther, and part steeler, but lack no heart.
the Steeler.
I mean, that's a perfect depiction of you right there.
Ah, that's funny.
I love the part Steeler being a thief because it's like obviously you think the Pittsburgh Steelers, but they actually have a.
Okay. I didn't know where you was going with that time. I didn't know where you was going with that.
Well, according to everybody, you did steal all the information and try to steal cabs.
That's true.
DeAngelo disliked
She's a
sharing,
really
and he
good
loved to
tone
be
though
out
when
of
she
his
talks.
beloved friend Derry. Derry, on the other hand, was perfect in every way.
Here
He
you go
was
with this
patient.
bullshit.
This is like a perfect depiction. She's doing an amazing job
This
right
is
now.
Such a lie. This is such a lie.
DeAngelo's the poker. He takes everything.
Hand player.
I was wondering. I was about to say, did people have a problem with you farting on the show, Gary?
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's behind the scenes. He was farting a lot. I had to deal with that shit. So yeah, I do think he was lactose intolerant somewhere. At least
Not
that's
at
what
all.
I hope. With the way he smelled.
And DeAngelo angry because the pair
That's
spent
nasty, bro.
a
That's
lot of
exactly
time
what I would have said
in
too.
closed space.
So Gary, I need you to go ahead and tell us real quick. The first time you met DeAngelo, the experience you had.
No, actually, the first time I actually met him, it was in obviously Carolina, but it was more of a piss state because he was bragging about going to WrestleMania and I didn't get that invite.
Yeah,
So I
he
was a little
hot.
upset about that.
He was like, man, I like WrestleMania. And I'm like, nah, I don't know you like WrestleMania.
But then from then on, 10 straight.
From DeAngelo's teeny feet to his big toothy grin, Derry loved every inch of DeAngelo.
I don't like the way she says every inch,
Every
but okay.
inch. First of all, D, what size shoe do you wear? Are your feet really that
I
like
wear
6.
an 11 and a half, 12. But what's funny is like, as I'm watching this, and I've heard this before. I've heard this story before, but watching it as it's animated is like I'm watching it for the first time.
Correct.
And this is very exciting right now because I literally don't know what's going to happen next.
Feet,
Oh.
gentle TLC.
None of this has ever happened, ever.
To a
Negative
man.
He's
reinforcement.
never embraced me like
No,
this.
on the made of watermelons, glass bottles, and toy babies, and
I don't know
failed
about the toy
roadblocks.
babies.
The toy baby is that what they're talking about with the king cake?
Yep, the king cakes.
Yeah. So I mean, like that one really haunts that team because it was sitting on the table the whole time.
Correct.
He cursed.
Well, he got Chi-Hu right?
Bye, Chi.
Demons?
Ha.
This doesn't help D like the Beard Bros anymore.
Ah,
I'm about to say, D, you got anything you want to say before we start their section?
No, I'm just gonna let it ride, man. They said if you don't have anything nice, don't say anything at all. We'll start another-
The second ghost has still not been approved by the judge and is
Wow.
finishing the
I
job
ain't
for
taking
them.
shots,
Shots fired, boys.
man.
That was a terrible situation there.
But like I said, the thing, you wouldn't go back and change it because you don't think you'd be able to do the bottle dance, do you?
No, probably not.
Nah,
Yeah.
his neck. We couldn't do it because of his neck. Gary's always holding the group back in some aspect of life. This is another thing I've noticed throughout this. We're getting more motion.
Gary, they do rekindle a distinct memory, or perhaps rather a potent stench that lingers in my
That's the
memory.
reason why I cut my damn
Cream
hair.
from the city into a smell I cannot.
Did he really have to put this graphic in there? This is.
I was about to say it's like a pretty so Gary, can you confirm or deny the stench that comes from
I
I,
was bad.
I did have to room with him, and it was terrible
It was awful.
because he couldn't do anything with his hair. Like he couldn't. It was in
Bro,
dreads.
I
He couldn't like
used
get anything
all
out.
the hotel shampoo. None of that shit worked, bro.
It was just stuck in there.
What
That's
fun.
why I cut it.
And sharing a bed was terrible.
Maybe not.
I didn't share a bed with you, Gary. What the hell are you talking about? Whoa. I gotta no, I share a bed together.
It's okay. We know you were the big room.
No. That's not finna be what leak out. No, we did not share a damn room together. Let me clear that shit up quick.
References on tablets peeked over, and lack of details not shared by both parties.
Did you peek over somebody's laptop, Gary?
As the second ghost.
Oh.
First of all, I want to go back. I like this right here. They are sketch. I trust them.
I guess one of us is right and one of us is wrong.
Right. We'll
Yeah.
see who it was.
Yeah.
Of racist
They
path.
look just like him too, bro. That's Riley and Madison.
That being said, bros, leave Gary and
Dude,
DeAngelo
this is
with
really
this.
good.
Yes, Gary and DeAngelo. I'm still pissed I had to drink non-alcoholic beer during the beer yoga detour
Facts.
because of you two.
That is fact.
Unforgivable.
Wait, why couldn't everybody just get their own beer? Why do they have to cater to the non-beer drinkers?
Because they didn't want to mess up in case they gave us the wrong thing. Then we're spitting
No,
all over
I-
everybody.
I don't think that's what it is. What I think it is that what they could have used if they would have drank alcohol and we not, if it could have affected
Advantage
them in
for
some
us.
way. Yeah, it's an
Oh,
advantage for
got
us
you.
because now we're not intoxicated or have that on our breath or whatever.
That's true. That makes sense.
Yeah,
And now,
make it all fair.
Hey, we still won that leg anyways.
Yeah,
The grisly ghost of Beard Bro Madison
I'm
vanishes
so glad he
as
gone.
Gary and
Trash out.
D'Angelo's Chris.
of rainbows illuminate the room as two glowing ghosts flow down from the winner's circle.
I mean, that's
Chill
awesome.
and
That's an
wave.
awesome
Oh
scene.
shit, they
Master
came
of
on the rainbow,
stopping
bro.
time for 20
Holding hands.
and you turning
To me, Jill and Wames is such a funny sounding name. Obviously, Jill's a normal, but Wames just was so funny to me. When I first heard that name, I just died laughing.
Well, I think he depicted them because they were always stereotyped during the whole showing of how they're evil. And his pictures, he has them looking like they're evil because of the way they played the
Right.
game. People
Right.
always saw them that way.
Right.
Hey boys, said Jill. Gary and D'Angelo were instantly
Hey, they're married in that picture though. They're married in
Correct.
that slide. That's awesome.
an eccentric purple pizzazz, finally offering Gary and D'Angelo the choice to either go back and redo their journey or only eat sauerkraut for the rest of their lives.
Go do this journey.
D'Angelo.
So I just got to know, could you eat sauerkraut for the rest of your life?
Fuck no. I'm out. I'm going to Amazing Race. I'm gonna do that
So you really would go back on the Amazing Race before you have to eat sauerkraut?
for the rest of my life. Yes.
I see. I like. There you go, Gary. Now you know how to
I
get
got
it back.
it. I gotta make sure he
It
only. I
ain't
gotta
gonna
find a
happen.
way where only sauerkraut in his life.
Yeah. No, that ain't gonna happen.
D'Angelo slept so hard, dreaming of the rainbows and glitters.
It's
from
unbelievable.
Waves, that his gnarly snoring had awoken.
So true.
That's not how I sound,
Wait.
bro.
It's
This
worse.
D'Angelo, I'm not gonna let these people slander you about you snoring. We confirmed that it was you snoring. That's right. Never mind. My fault.
Y'all are dicks, bro.
Racers past.
Tune in next week to find out what happens next.
That was really good, bro. That's really
Episode 1.
That was really good.
I mean, if anybody doesn't know, like, I will say he went back in and did a lot. He watched the whole season because he didn't watch when it came out before he did this animation. So he's tying in little things that happened throughout the season. And I think he does an amazing job with it. And he, like you said, he's getting more animation aspect in it, whereas movie parts going on.
Yeah,
it's awesome. I'm looking forward to the next one for sure. I know this one we had seen before. I have not seen the next one we're gonna watch.
I'm locked in now. I'm ready.
Wait.
This is triggering. I'm just letting you know it's triggering for sure.
All right, we appreciate y'all watching this one. We'll get you back on the next week when we release the next reaction video for the second episode, and we're gonna have some other tar racers with their reactions as well to their episode.
That's what I'm talking about.
See you next week. We out.
You are now listening to the Cinnamon and Sugar Podcast featuring DeAngelo Williams and Gary Barnidge. You push play and they'll push the limit.